It's Kachai with Lucky. Thank you so much for sparing time to watch us. We don't take that for granted. Please remember to go to our YouTube channel, hey? Kachai with Lucky. Subscribe, like, and be part of the family. And if there's any topic you would like us to discuss, don't be afraid to DM us on all our platforms, social media, that is Instagram, Facebook, and also Twitter. I have my good friends, of course, Mr. Brian Semanda, who is a sex therapist.
Proud.
And Ashlyn Mubiru, people management consultant.
Thank you.
I think we all saw this mail.
Yeah.
A lady wrote to us and asked, Kachai family, you tell me, how many rounds does a man need to get to a point of satisfaction and never going outside of his marriage or his relationship to cheat? Which brings us to a broader conversation. What are some of the things that women can do to stop their men from cheating? Because this is eating us up.
Yeah, okay.
And Brian, only one.
Being the man here, you see, it's very, the man, always, I tell women, never try stopping your man from cheating.
Right.
And there's nothing you can ever do to stop him from cheating.
Sure.
But there's a lot of things you can do to make him regret cheating on you. So this whole sex thing for women, you should understand this as chicken, for example. If you go to one, say, one day here, they have chicken there. There's also in downtown Batakosa chicken. They boil chicken. There's also somewhere, KFC, or these other, brand chicken. Everyone has chicken. So the person eating or the customer goes to each one of those. And then one time they zero down and say, I'll always go back to one day here chicken. So while you're doing this whole thing, just figure out that, okay, what makes a man cheating? I tell women that even though you cut it off and pack it for him,
he will still put it aside and
even though you cut
aside.
it off and pack it and put it there, don't try stopping him. But I said you can make him regret trying to cheat on you. Because
and how do you do the regretting bit? I don't know about you, I'm curious.
How do you do the regretting part? Just understand that every time he cheats, you'll always know. Most times, actually, you'll always know. Or sometimes you figure out.
You smell it, but
you smell it.
You don't have evidence.
You don't have evidence. But most women try so much, and every time a man cheats, a woman gets down to think, am I the problem? Am I not that sweet? Is it that not sexy? It's not always about actually sexy or beautiful. You'll be surprised you'll go to someone who is actually less cuter, less sweeter than you. But the idea is, a cheating person is not all men, by the way, cheat. There are men who do not cheat. I have men who come to me and say, Brian, I don't want to cheat on my woman. That woman doesn't want to give me sex. I don't know what to do. I don't want to cheat on her. What do I do to make her better? So there are men who do not cheat. But in the
very few, by the way.
Yeah, they're there. So they're men.
But
There's nothing you can do to stop a man, but you can make him regret. How do you make him regret cheating on you as a woman? First of all, own your sexuality to a level that if he has cheated, it's none of your business. You're enjoying yourself, but you must be so safe in a way that you find out what he's doing. You have to be very careful about what he's doing. But most women, they dive into that self torturing thing. Oh man, he left because I'm not. They start, Brian, what do I do? Look at me. Is it normal? Is it good? I'm like, no, it's not how it looks that makes a man cheat.
Right.
Men cheat by, like I told you last time.
Some men just cheat because they can cheat.
Because there's
no
availability.
Yeah.
And then most men, because we need sex, we don't want it. Needs are always impulsive. If I'm with Ashlyn today, the need arises, I want. If I'm with Lucky today, the need arises, I want. But it takes a lot of discipline for you to understand. When he cheats, what do I do? Don't rant. When he's cheating, don't rant.
What do you do?
Make a clear intent to him that you either hear or you go. But the issue is, in the process of trying, stay very sane. Don't look outside the box of start condemning yourself and then start being mad, start nagging because it's cheating.
But how do you, you're dealing with a psychological issue. And I speak to people all the time. You cannot, cheating, it's a lot of things. First of all, you've broken someone's trust.
Yes, sir.
You have broken her as a human being. You can't say that women are wired different. We're not computers. If you are cheated on, you're going to be hurt. And how you react to it sometimes cannot be controlled because different people, different levels of pain, react differently to pain. Is there, again, we ask, something that we can do, not the why, something that we can do to stop you from cheating. If you're telling me right now, Brian, that there is nothing a woman can do to stop a man from cheating, then tell us that and then we also
in your power as a woman, there's nothing you can do to stop him from cheating. If you're a spiritual person, go pray. But a man tells himself, I need to stop. But men outgrow this cheating thing. There's this,
They do?
They outgrow it. There's this woman who came and told me, you know what, Brian, I feel so bad that my husband, he has like my problem is not him cheating, but he has a small thing. He comes like a minute before he has come, but the guy cheats like nothing. What does he do?
Now I want to tell you why such people
Cheat.
would actually cheat. They are looking for affirmations.
Elsewhere.
Is it you
Strong enough?
that you are failing to fit in, or to acknowledge that small thing can actually do a good job?
Somewhere
So
else.
they are going to go random. They will not even think of a beautiful girl, but a girl who they think
Who's available.
is able to do that.
To give them. If
give
you're
them.
available for them, then
For that,
they will,
and
yeah.
if they feel that they are getting it out there, they will continue searching. This one maybe doesn't know how to do it. And also it takes you, how are you satisfied while you're with them with your small thing? The issue of cheating, I want to believe it has no formula.
Exactly.
It has no beginning and end. It is all
a
about
mystery.
you as a woman knowing it is not my fault.
Yes.
Because as much as you're looking for what is it that I am doing that is not right for him, then you are giving yourself a reason to feel sad. Remember, you only have one heart. You're making that heart so painful that even your children, if you have them, are going to get to know that there's something wrong with you.
Exactly.
So do not beat yourself so hard. At the end of it all, you're doing the best you can.
And
you have been in the space of this man, you have knelt down, you have washed him, you've massaged the legs, you've cut the nails, you've done so many things. But
You
this
have
guy,
cooked,
You
you have
finish doing all those and
have
he says,
done, and
I have a
still-
meeting, I'll come back. Then he goes out.
He goes out to do it.
So is that your fault? At the end of it all, I
not.
want to believe, like Brian says, there's nothing we can do if there's a man who's there to
even
cheat.
if there's
We can only have a conversation.
Even if there is nothing
There's
that you
some.
can do to stop a man from cheating, some of us have pushed our men to cheat.
Yeah, so that's true.
And that's just point blank, that's
Yes,
just
that is
reality.
clear, yes.
Some of the men have pushed their women
to go cheat also. Yeah. It's a
Plays
two-way
both
section.
ways.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a two-way section, yes.
Because I cannot come back home, or we cannot come back home every evening to fight. Every single day there's
I'll
something
look
to
for
fight.
solace.
There's people who sit down and it's peaceful and they're like, no way. Hell no.
No,
We're
there
not
must
going-
be some drama.
we
We
are
need
not-
some drama
So
here.
There is people who look for the smallest, tiniest thing.
out of the
And
blue.
you say, really, is that something that you
Set a
should
fight.
bring?
Brian, my phone is there. It has nothing to do with you. Give me your phone.
Like,
And then
what?
give me your. Oh, so you refuse to give me your phone?
Then there must be something there.
Then there must be some. You see how
When you
fight
start
is
building
brewing.
suspicions,
brewing.
then you're thinking, why don't I just do it?
Kumbe, there is nothing in the
Nothing.
phone.
You just protect
You're looking
yourself.
for you're looking for a fight.
Exactly.
Now you tell me how I can continuously come back to you, and yet I go to work or I go to places and meet
And then
people
meet-
who are more
exactly.
receptive,
Treat
because
me like a queen.
every human being is looking for kindness.
Exactly.
Where you find peace, where you find kind, you find
You'll be-
comfort, and where you find
You'll go
comfort,
there.
you
Fine.
stay. Sometimes, may I tell people,
Yeah.
for the very first time that you are suspicious of your partner, by all
must
means
be
investigate. Investigate.
Okay.
Investigation does not mean that I want to
Confrontation.
leave. Or it does not mean
confrontation.
confrontation.
has more.
I investigate so that I'm in the. But then you need to know who you're dealing with.
And then you're like, it's that one.
Once I find out that my man is really now going outside of our relationship, then I'll know how to handle it. Then I'll be like, you're not going to have me
and
like.
let me tell you, do you know
the
how?
life now goes.
Yes.
We have to think about now health-wise. There are checkups that need to be done every now and then.
I have sat down with couples for counseling.
Yes.
And you ask a man, what exactly sent you there? He's like, I don't know. Because they do not know. By the time they look at a lady and feel like, how would she be in bed? How will she hold me? By the time a person is thinking, I have done this without me knowing why I have done it, then there's nothing else you can do. All you can do is to have a conversation of, is this something you'd want to continue? Do you still want your marriage? Do you still look like this woman is not worth you enjoying whatever you have together? Because at the end of it all, She is beating herself. You find a lady crying. The tissues in my office get over. Just because the lady has done everything possible to make sure you don't cheat. But you hear you're saying you don't know why you're doing it. And you're random. Today you're on Nakato, next to you on there, and next to you. And you have no idea why you're doing it.
Okay, some men obviously have no idea why they're doing it, or some women have no idea what it is. Some people actually know why they're doing it. Maybe they're not getting, men love their egos to be rubbed, and we have somehow become too busy. We don't have that time to mother you, and most people don't have that time. And there's a young girl who has temporary time, because these girls don't.
They run out.
They run out. Once the money is gone, the attention is gone, she's also going to go. As a woman, if you have a partner and you suspect them of cheating, by all means, take care of yourself. I've told women, find happiness in the smallest of things.
Yeah.
In your relationship, in your marriage, find happiness elsewhere in the smallest of things.
You have your children.
Your children, if you have any family members, friends, within you, be satisfied with that. Once you're satisfied with that, the effect of the other one, if he's cheating, I tell people, if my man cheats, it's on him, not on me. I'm not dealing with that. I don't have time.
Because at the end of the day, he is having whatever time he wants to have with this person. You are here beating yourself and your skin peeling off, and this person is out there glowing with somebody else. So the best you can do is do your best in your own space. When he comes back, you just smile
and give him a big juicy hug.
And it reaches a point when they feel guilty, like, I think she knows. Then they start buying you whatever they want, and so you have to know you.
A lot of women, they think they can do so many things to stop it. Don't never yield to a man's demand in the way for him to stop it.
Yeah, where's your self-worth?
A man's demand is always not going to be enough. There's this man who told me, Brian, every time I see a woman with a big behind, after I get here, I want someone who's bigger.
Oh, so it's...
He keeps on multiplying it. And the thing is about men are funny with why they cheat. Because sometimes, there's a friend of mine told Brian, my husband, the moment he finds a Brenda, every Brenda.
He has a time. My brother,
for him, he said, I don't know why I'm attracted to every Brenda.
Okay.
Every guy was like, what's up? I don't know, every time I hear your name, Brenda.
I get excited just by the name of Brenda.
So he becomes a community husband of Brenda.
That's what for him.
That's his thing.
So the thing is, men and their cheating things, these are impulsive things. Then with Lucky, she smiles with her. I like that smile. I want to get it. So do not adjust as a woman. Even men, by the way, there's not many things you will do to stop a woman from cheating. Just stay in your position. Do what you can. I mean, whatever position you're in, if you have a small cup like this, make sure it is clean. Make sure it is always mixed properly. Don't look for other things to adjust to stop a woman from cheating.
Or to stop a man from cheating.
Yeah, well, if a woman says she wants money and you don't have the money, she's with the wrong person. Period. If you want a big behind and yours doesn't have, you're with the wrong person. So the issue is
the wrong person of you married me, or the wrong person when you go out?
Because some people have a woman who does not have a big behind, and you hear them talking to people in the
because you don't know.
So how do I become a wrong person yet you decided to marry me?
I'm telling the other person who wants you have a Lucky who is natural, and then you want someone who is very light skinned. Like this guy runs after every light skinned guy, but his wife at home is dark. So I ask him, brother, what do you want?
Because you see, sexual fantasies and reality of living with a human being that comes you and is a great partner are two different things.
Those are two different things.
The ones you're talking about are looking for physical, the sexual bit of it.
I have a friend who has a woman he calls Mama Wabana. And then he is looking for a woman he can engage with, he can take out for parties, he can do all sorts of things. And I told him, this Mama Wabana, just what exactly is it that you think you cannot do the things you want to do with the other one? That one is for staying at home. So you ask yourself as a woman, now is that your fault? Is there anything you're going to do to such a mindset that has already decided you are a mother of my children and you're going to stay home? So take yourself out. Make yourself enjoy whatever the relationship it is. Otherwise,
So in the dealing with our problem here, what should we do to stop people from cheating?
I think
Or either way.
getting to a place of self-worth,
Exactly, yeah.
understanding yourself, knowing that this is a bigger problem only God can solve.
and solves. Thank
And you know what? There are problems you and I, Brian, can. If that socket is broken or something,
We can-
I
we
can
can
fix
fix
that. You know, if your skin needs a little moisturizing, you can buy the moisturizer. No, man, cheating. How am I supposed to enter your head?
That
you
is,
know,
that is a man's happiness. That's a woman's
Man's
happiness.
happiness.
They have chosen that this is where their happiness is involved, and that is where they seek solace.
So as we conclude and answering our friend who asked us how many rounds, there are no rounds that you can give a man
you're going to
that
blow
will stop him
yourself
from
up.
cheating.
None. Figure.
So in other words, if you smear it in his
In
face,
his face.
He won't change.
Even if you put it here, haven't you heard of
Hey,
where they put
you
it here?
put it here.
And he moves with it.
Even though you pack it, just understand, I love you, and also you must enjoy you most. Everything is gonna
Go get in place and then treat people the way, or your partners the way you'd love to be treated,
Be treated.
with a lot of kindness.
Beautiful.
If they don't see your kindness and they still go outside, that's on them.
yes,
You
Period.
can change, please change.
Yeah.
That's other things, you know you can change.
Hey,
and
hey.
pray. Try as much as possible
Be spiritual.
to pray. Be spiritual in whatever God you're in, and just engage with your with your God, with your mentor, whoever it is, to just seek solace.
A man will not cheat if he makes the choice not to cheat. Period. And that's not your choice to make. That's all we had for you on Kachai with Lucky. And by the way, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Kachai with Lucky. God bless you. Kwaheri. Paka next time.
Yeah.
God bless you.